When people hear about God speaking to me, they often ask me, with a tone of suspicion, why you? Well, I ask myself, why me? There's nothing special about me. Why didn't God pick Charlton Heston or one of these mystical types with X-ray eyes and flaming hair? Why? I'm just me, plain Jerry Martin. I'm the least likely person to hear a divine voice. I didn't even believe in God. If you're watching this YouTube, you're probably more likely candidate than I was. But then I'm assuming that we can have some idea of what God's criteria are. Maybe he wanted a skeptic, somebody who'd ask a lot of questions, I don't know. Maybe he wanted someone not rooted in a particular religious tradition, that's possible. Saw a guy on TV, he had never been a singer at all, had a call to become a professional religious singer. Go figure. What I think the key might be? Maybe I was the only one willing to accept the assignment. God might have asked 100 other people, might have asked 1,000, whispered in their ears first. It may have been slim pickings when he got down to me. When I told a friend of mine who's an up-and-coming lawyer my particular story, he said if it had happened to him, he would not have accepted the assignment. Sometimes in life, you volunteer, you step forward only in the sense that everybody else steps back. The tone of suspicion that I mentioned earlier is that people think I'm on some kind of ego trip. Well, frankly, I was having a better ego trip pursuing a good career in Washington, D.C. No, this was more like receiving a draft notice. Congratulations, you have been selected. When God drafts us for a particular assignment, it doesn't mean we're super duper. It just means he has a job for us to do. And there are a lot of divine jobs to go around. To create a world of love and compassion, of wisdom and understanding, God needs each and every one of us to follow his will, to pick up on our part of the assignment as best we can discern it. Or as Abraham Lincoln put it so well, to do the right as God gives us to know the right. Maybe instead of asking somebody else, why you, it would be better to ask, what do you want of me? And direct the question a little higher up. If this speaks to you, please subscribe and like, and share it with your friends. It might be just what they need to hear today.